Hello everyone, this is a biology teacher and I'm here to help show you how I use my vocab connection sheet primarily in my biology classes. The reason why this is focused for more of a 9th and 10th grade biology class is that it's not at a higher level that would challenge AP students, maybe say in like an 11th and 12th grade class. In my classroom, I'd use this the day before a test just to help students review and think about the material in a different way. I actually use this assignment as a bonus opportunity in my classes where if the students completed it and turned it in, they got a bonus point for their test the next day. Another reason why I made this a bonus assignment is that if a student missed that day, they really didn't have to make this up. However, if they wanted to make this up to earn that bonus point, they could. This is typically what you're going to see when you download one of these vocab connection sheets, where there are kind of two versions on a single piece of paper. What I typically do is I print this out on double-sided paper and then cut the paper in half. So each paper essentially makes two copies of the assignment. Now, this is what you're going to see in the Word version where I have like a table made and you can see the different boxes where the vocab words are. What I have students do for this assignment is connect two of those words together with a line. So let's say we connect biology and science together. I would have the students draw a line and then write a number on top of that line, usually starting with 1, then 2, then 3. And then on the back of the sheet, what they have to do is they have to tell me why those two words connect or how those two words relate to each other. Now, there's a lot of different ways that students can complete this assignment because there's just so many combinations of words. But I typically tell the students that they have to connect each word to at least one other word. So every word needs to be connected to another word. And I give 10 spaces. So if the students want to reuse a word, like if they want to use or observation more than once, they can do that a couple times, but not many. You're also going to notice that the file that you downloaded has 10 different versions of this sheet. All of the versions have the same words, however, they're in different orders. This, at least for me, I tend to think that this helps prevent copying from one student to another because the words are typically just scattered and they're not in the same place. Some words might be in the same place. However, a lot of the words are going to be in different places and it's going to just force the students to kind of try their own ways of connecting. Now, this won't stop all students from just copying each other because obviously if they say like evolution and theory, I'm going to connect together and they just find it on their paper, they can do that. But I try to mix them up enough where the words are in different places and it just forces them to maybe make connections differently because some words might be closer than others. So it's not a foolproof plan, but it's at least an attempt to get them to do this on their own. Whenever you print this out, you're not going to have the dotted lines that you saw in the Word document. This is a PDF version. You can see that those dotted lines aren't there anymore, so there's just a bunch of white space. I have those dotted lines there just to show where the table is, but this is what you're actually going to see when you print this out. To find this resource, I like to use my Google spreadsheet where everything is organized for my teacher paid teachers. I like to find this under resource type and look for vocab connection sheet. Here is a list of all the different vocab connection sheets that I have for a biology class. Some I have multiple versions and I'm still working on adding more versions of these vocab connection sheets, but you can also find these under the biology teaching tab. Under each different chapter, I have like a worksheet section and they're usually under that section. Like always, if you ever find a mistake or just need help using my resources, please feel free to message me or send me an email and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.